Malagamorara. Mana claro. Oh, is that better? Anything now? There we go. All right. I don't know what was going on there. I went to check on OBS and the device was just missing. There was no device there. Never seen that happen before. Oh well. If a stream wasn't scuffed somehow, you would think there was something wrong. There's always got to be some scuff somewhere. Weird. Ah, well, there we go. Well, here we go. Now we have noise. So, yeah, for everybody just joining, we just started this colony. Oh, my night's not too bad. I'm managing to stay awake. I've been awake since 4:30 this morning, so I'm not sure if it's a lack of energy or too much energy, but I've got that strange been awake for too long feeling. How's everybody else doing? Let's see. We want that and that. There we go. Go to bed. No, I'm not ready to go to bed yet. Well, I gotta be here for at least another hour, hour and a half. Just feel a little tired. It has been an exhausting week. I don't know how everybody else's week is, but mine was pretty exhausting. I'm about to eat Taco Bell. I could never eat Taco Bell. I don't know if the Taco Bells in our area are just terrible compared to other Taco Bells, because I've heard people really like Taco Bell. But the ones in our area are just awful. Like, how do you mess up a taco? It's just shell taco meat, and they still don't seem to get it right. So, I don't know why. Eat the vegetarian version, because it's cheaper. What's the vegetarian version of a taco? Is that just like a tomato in a shell? What is that? I've never looked for the vegetarian version of a taco. No meat. Beans and rice. Is that a burrito? A bean burrito? Maybe just a burrito in a shell? Is it a soft shell? Now I'm interested. I must know more about this. Spicy potato soft taco. I'm not much of a vegetarian. Which is odd for elves, but, you know, you live with humans long enough, you eat their food. Bean and rice burrito. Meh. I know some people that would really like a bean and rice burrito. Storage. Do I have enough for this? I sure do. There we go. Not meter. It's just cheaper. That's fair. That's fair. I can get behind that. We have, in my area, for some reason, we have a ton of, like, authentic Mexican restaurants, so I don't go to Taco Bell very often. The Mexican in those are really, really good, so... Is this seriously a 10-day drought on Cycle 4? They are killing me. Absolutely killing me. Now, see, I do eat a lot of tacos, though. My wife works as a chef, and often they'll get to bring home some of the extra food, which includes taco meat. So I've often got taco meat just waiting in the fridge. But I eat it with bread, which is kind of, I don't know if that's weird or not. Does that count as weird? I have taco sandwiches. That's what I've always called them. I grew up in the 90s Taco Bell. I had 90s Taco Bell from around here, and it was not something to brag about. I don't know. I honestly think it's just our Taco Bells, the way people talk about them. I have the same problem with KFC. Our KFC is... Ugh. But other people have had good luck on it. I think it's just the area. Then again, we have, like, really good Wendy's for some reason. The Wendy's is always really good around here. But I've heard that's not true in other places. We have Hardee's here. Some places have, what, like, Big Star or something like that. But we have Hardee's, and the Hardee's are usually decent. Like Northern Sweet Tea and Southern Sweet Tea. That is true. A friend of mine that I met quite a while back was from Georgia. And when I told him that I enjoyed sweet tea, he asked me if it was the Northern Sweet Tea or the Southern. And I do like the Southern because it is so much sweeter. It is terrible for me, but it is so much better. Also, for any Brits in the audience, I microwave my tea, so just give you a small heart attack. It is really good. It is a lot of fun. There's some great mods up there. I usually play the game modded, but today I'm just taking it easy. Let's see. Obtain. I'm going to move all the water out of these. And there's definitely different degrees of difficulty in it. I'm playing on hard mode, which makes some of these droughts pretty long. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Still waiting for news of... Yeah, I'm waiting for news on Update 6, too. I've been playing a lot of the Water Beavers, which I really like. That mod is really good. But... did you ever play SimCity Cities of Tomorrow? I think the last SimCity I played was SimCity 2000. I did not play Cities of Tomorrow. Was it slightly different? I think I... was somebody playing that a while back? Maybe that was a different SimCity. Conflict Nerd, maybe? I think I was watching him play a SimCity a while back, and I really enjoyed that series. I was wondering if it's still out. SimCities... I don't know. I did see an article the other day about them putting the original SimCity on Steam. So I was thinking about picking that up. I was playing the new game called Lightyear Frontier. I loved the demo for Lightyear Frontier. It had a couple of little oddities here and there, but for the most part, I thought it was really good. I'd been looking forward to it. I haven't picked it up quite yet, but was hoping to play it. I do like mechs and whatnot. And it's kind of just 3D Stardew Valley with mechs. Or at least that's how the demo looked. Into the story mode so far. Oh, that's quite a ways in already. Or is it just short? Is there like a short campaign? I don't know. I'm gonna get another one of these. There we go. I played it for 3 days. That's not very long. How much is it? Is it $39? Or is it one of the $24.99 games? I don't know. I hadn't looked. Free on Game Pass. Ah, I see. Well, if you can finish it in 3 days, I would hope that the like after story was good. Let's turn that back on. And then I can clear out this top layer. Look at that. We're ever expanding. I would like to see more, play the game some, but I have not had much of a chance to do so. You know what? I think it's safe to finally... Good. It's a well-polished game. It looks good. I've got a lot of games that I need to pick up. That new SimCity, or the old SimCity, I'd like to pick up. I'd like to pick up the Lightyear Frontier. I'd like to pick up Pacific Drive. What is the main goal of Timberborn? That's a good question. That's a fair question. So far, about the only goal that I could point to is to not die. You just kind of have to survive. That is your main goal. I don't think there's really what you would call a normal end game. You just build your colony as big as you can possibly build it. I usually stop about the time the frame rate gives out. That's exactly it. Till your frame rates drop. If they want to improve their end game, they just have to improve the frame rate. Which for me, on the water beavers colony that I've been making, right now, I got up to about 760 something. And it's still running at about 14 frames on 3 speed. Yeah. There's always going to be frame drop. If I could ask for one thing from the developers, it would be better frames. I don't know what else they can do, but doesn't mean I can't ask. Beavers, let me get really close here. We'll find one. All right, they've got to wake up first. There we go. We'll pause them there. Oop, don't want to go through the stairs. Beavers. There they are. One of these days, I will get the mod that automatically names them, but I never picked that up. I really should eventually. I have no potatoes. Yes, there are also bots. I don't... Where are they? Yes, there are bots. They're kind of the late game ones. I have 1.7 days and the water's already... Okay, well. Not much I can do there. This guy's sitting around, not doing much. Is this full? Is that why they're not doing much? No. There's nothing there. Let's move some beavers around. We should have plenty of water, though. Is there anybody in here? Yeah. Dharma's in there. Shamra? Shamra. Okay, well. We've got a whole new area to open up here. Let's clear out some of these bushes here, because we don't need them. I'm definitely going to need to turn both of these back on, though. Because I want to get this water completely full so we have very little to worry about. I have 200. Alright. Levy I could do. What about the water dump? What's the water dump cost? Fluid dump. $250. They raised the price on that. Not that I can blame them, but that's still a bunch. What made me want to do vanilla? Well, I've been playing all water beavers lately. So I just wanted to put down the mod for just a minute and to play the regular game for a bit. So I figure I'd play that on stream for a little while. How long have you played the game and where to find it? You can find it out on Steam. They've got their stuff out there. It's still officially early access, but you can play it. And how long have I played it? I've been playing it since, I think, update 2. But if you're talking hour-wise, I'm up to just under 1,700 hours. So I've got a decent amount of playtime in. just a little bit. But I make Let's Plays on it, so that kind of skews the amount of hours that you have on stuff like that. Or at least I think I would. I haven't really talked to any other people who do Let's Plays, so I'm off on my own. Which is okay. But if you're really interested, yeah, there's a lot of Let's Plays out there on it and various other things. You can find people that are playing this faction. You can find people that are playing the other in-game faction, the Iron Teeth. You can find people who play with mods, people who play without. It's pretty big. I've noticed a lot of the different people have different playstyles, yeah. Some people are very much a build within the land kind of player. Some people are destroy everything, make it completely flat, make your own rivers, and you can do both. Whatever playstyle works for you. Yeah. You can have min-maxers, and you can have people that just play for aesthetics. I don't like the long drive. You know, you can play however you want to. Is Long Drive VR? I've been watching a series on the Long Drive lately, and I can't tell if it's VR or not. No, it's not? Okay. It looks VR, but maybe it's just me. Every time I see it, it looks like somebody's looking through a VR headset. And, yeah, could be the art style. I am going to get... What do I have? I need to make my way down the mountain. But I also need to get a floodgate so that I do not die from bad water poisoning. So we might do the floodgate first. Oh, my precious science. Well, let's see. I guess I could put it here and make a bypass. No on Steam, and Komodo plays modded Long Drive. I think that's the one that I've been watching. He recently got a bus or something on his... He's been switching cars a lot. He has a bus and a bunch of cats on the bus. Ah, yep, that seems about right. Yep, that's the one that I've been watching. It looks interesting. But if it's VR, I couldn't do it. I don't have VR. There we go. We're starting to get a little more land here. Maxwell's are the kid. Ooh, I was thinking Pacific Drive. Yeah, Pacific Drive looks good too. I want to pick that one up eventually. I wish I knew how long the game itself was. I can't remember how much it is on Steam, but you got to be careful. You can't spend every dime you have on stuff that you want. I still got to get Helldivers. Helldivers looks good. But I've been playing DRG still, so I have a lot of bugs to kill. Plenty of bugs. Let's see. Those are marked to cut. Good. Maybe I should start my way down. Pacific Drive, $29.99. It's not bad. Isn't Helldivers $39.99 though? so it's kind of a toss-up for me. Completely different types of games, though. I think I'm going to try and start making my way down the mountain. Let's find where a good place to do that would be. Oh, there's a Steam sale on Helldivers? Might be a good time to pick it up. Route started. Okay, you go all the way up. I'm going to take this out, this out. This is on a diagonal, so those should still be fine. Was 20 USD, now $3.99. $3.99? Are you looking up the first Helldivers or the second Helldivers? We want the second one. I mean, I've heard decent things about the first one. I've not played that one. What do we got? That 12-day drought on cycle 5. That's brutal. That's just mean. That's what that is. All right. Let's get some platforms. That's all right. I am not building that many platforms. I am sorry, but no. I will wait until I have science to get down there. I've still got room up here to expand. The levers to $39.99. Yeah. Ooh, I'm going to pause these because my water's not going to last that long if I keep pumping those out of there. If I can get over here, I can make a valve. Yeah, let's make a valve. It's not going to be a great valve, but let's do it anyway. We need the levies. I've got money. Science for the levies. I just bought Days Gone on Steam. 13 USDs. I've not played Days Gone. What is it about? It's a zombie game. It was like a good zombie game. That can go there. I'm gonna have to get out over here and cut this out first. Which means I'm gonna have to go through here, which means don't cut this. Focus on going around the edge there. Drive a motorcycle. Go for these zombies. Huh. It does kind of sound PS1 era-y, I guess you could say. Oh, it's PS4? They have a PS4 game on Steam? Well, that's strange. How am I? Are you guys not picking up the potatoes? Yeah, you should be picking up potatoes. Yeah, I got a bunch of grilled potatoes. Came out 2019. You like sport shooting? I don't know. I've been sport shooting. Like, wait. Are you talking like clay pigeons and such? Because I have done that a couple of times. And it was fun, but I wasn't very good at it. My wife, on the other hand, grew up with it. and she's pretty good. Sports aren't my cup of tea. That's fine. Not everybody. I mean, I enjoyed the experience of it, but I can't see. You're from no, she's not from the South. I just live in a very rural section of the country, but not the South. I have to find a way to get over here. Okay, well, we're doing this. Because I want this in here. Oh, I better put a second set of stairs. Beavers don't generally like falling off of stuff. And raised north. Yeah, I am definitely in a rural area, but no, not the South. He was raised a little more rural than I was. Her family were hunters and fishers. I don't know. Would I be? I'm a lot closer to the middle. I was born in the Deep South. Or what's classified as the Deep South now. Long, long ago. Cats in Minecraft don't take fall damage. I have never played Minecraft. Can you get Minecraft on Steam? I say South is below Mason-Dixon line. I was born there, don't live there yet. I did not know cats don't take fall damage. If you strap them to your feet and you jump off of something high, do you take fall damage? I mean, that's the real question, isn't it? You make yourself some cat shoes, and you can fall from any height. Alright, let's get these levees in here. You can't strap them to... Well... They just won't let you have any fun. Can't strap cats to your feet. What kind of game won't let you strap cats to your feet? Somebody on Steam is now going to make a game about strapping cats to your feet, and I'm going to feel bad about it. Fury Survivor Z. No, I think that's you being a cat getting strapped to somebody else's feet. It's slightly different, but not... You know what? I'm going to make sure there's a hole there, just in case the water comes back. Because I don't want to lose all the water. Still DLC. I didn't play Stray. I have a friend that played it and really liked it. It's a mobile game. I haven't played a mobile game since Arknights. In fact, I think I still have Arknights. I just haven't played it in a really long time. Then again, it's a gacha game, and I am definitely not the target audience for gacha games. I'm going to do a couple more of those. When they can finally build to it, we'll expand the the farms out. RuneScape. I don't think I played RuneScape. I played EverQuest. In fact, I played EverQuest on PS2. That wasn't very good at all. These trees out of the way. RuneScape. I've seen RuneScape. I've never played it myself. EverQuest and Ultima Online. If that tells you that's not a dated reference, I don't know what is. Good old Ultima Online. I never did anything important in Ultima Online, but I always enjoyed my time because most of the time I would just go to the woods, tame chickens, and then have a chicken parade through the middle of town. That sounds about right. I don't know when RuneScape came out. Joined YouTube around the same time. I've had a YouTube channel for a little while. I haven't always posted stuff to it. It was more of a recent thing. But I'm enjoying YouTube. It's become a good hobby for me. I have 2 days left. I have plenty of water. I remember ancient YouTube. Ah, the ancient ways. Well, I might not need this down here. If I can get all of this in before the first flood. I'm older. I'm definitely older than YouTube. Technically, I'm older than the internet. I'm not older than Al Gore, though, so I guess technically he came first. I'm going to be 32 in November. Well, 32 wasn't a bad age. I don't remember 32. I'm really, really old for a VTuber, so it's alright, though. There's no age limit for VTubing. In my day. Yeah, I know I've said that at least a couple of times. I never did have to tell my kid that I walked... Well, I could have told my kid that I walked uphill 2 ways in the snow to school. I lived in Maine for a short while, and everything was uphill, and it snowed all the time, so technically that would be true. You want down because... Come on, I violated guideline. I had no clue. Huh. I'm very careful on the guidelines. Stay off my lawn. I have told kids to get off my lawn before, so don't tempt me. I'm old enough for that. I've never had a problem with the YouTube algorithm. Doesn't mean I won't in the future. YouTube is always a bit strange with VTubers. I'm hoping I never have that problem, though. Never used to be. I mean, I had to tell the kids they were just randomly sitting under a tree in my yard. And they were like, goofing off and hitting each other with sticks, and I was like, I don't want to get sued if some stupid kid hits themselves with a stick. Second Amendment. Yeah. You remember me saying my wife is a really good shot? There's a reason we don't have guns, and that's pretty much it. She's a wonderful shot. Now, technically, I'm much better with a bow than she is, but I need a bow. I don't have a bow. Actually, I do own a bow, and she owns a bow, but they're both at her parents' house. They have they live far enough out in the country of the rural area to have a bow range. So there's no point in me bringing it here in town where I live. No, like a longbow. My father-in-law has a crossbow, though. There we go. We made it all the way around, somehow. Cut more trees out of there. There we go. This guy can move on. He doesn't need to be there anymore. We got plenty of food. Water's doing okay. Science is going up. Hear that console will be getting updated. 7 days to die in the future. 7 days to die. For the console? Which console? They're still going. This... You don't have anything to do. You go out of there. Both. Interesting. I haven't picked up 7 days to die. Couldn't make up my mind between that and... What was the other one? Left 4 Dead? Eventually I just never won. Anyone got PS1 and PS2? Yes, I have a PS1. And like 3 PS2s. 2 of the big ones, 1 of the small ones. No, I have 2 PS1s of the original gray box. I'm kind of a collector of older video game systems and video games. As soon as I figure out how to connect them to my computer and stream, I might do that, but I don't yet have the means to do that. Crap. Bad Tide. That's not what I wanted to see. Vintage consoles? Yes. Yes. 5 Nintendos. Well, I have at least 5 different Nintendos. I have the NES, the SNES, the GameCube, the Wii, the original Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Game Boy SP, the other one that I have, the DS, one working, 4 in our loft space. All of mine are working. Even my original Game Boy is working. In fact, my oldest console, I think, is the only one that doesn't work. And the reason it doesn't work is the power cord is missing for it. But it's way older than a Nintendo, so it's hard to find a power cord for it. Let's see. Atari. No, it's older than an Atari. The 2600 is nice, but I have like 3 of them. But no, I have one. Have you ever heard of a Magnavox Odyssey? The Odyssey was the original game console before the Atari. It is all Pong all the time. That's all it plays, and it has 2 controllers. They're the paddle style controllers with just the dial. And when they first made an Odyssey, they didn't know what to classify it as on the what is that? The copyright place. So they couldn't give it a copyright right away. So the Odyssey had a bunch of knockoffs come out of it. And I have one of the knockoffs. It's called a Volley 6. And it's 4 different Pong games. And it's got 2 shooting games with a light stick or a light gun built in. Oh, no, you don't. This is getting done. We need this done. You guys are going to have to work through the night. Hopefully, hope for the best. Okay, the water can go this way, hopefully. Just in time. Look at that. Yeah, I know. I'm killing everything over here with really nasty water. Brother got a game thing that plugged in the TV and was a joystick controller. They had a whole bunch of those come out, I want to say 7 years ago? Look at that, my water diverter worked. I didn't know if that would work. Huh. Save the colony just in time. Anyway. Yeah. We got one of those for my dad that had, like, pole position on it. But, no, this Volley 6, I think you can look them up on Google. But it is super, super old console. From like... I'm supposed to be too young to remember those consoles. You can always go back. That's the good thing about consoles. You can look stuff up. Alright. I saved myself from the bad water. It gave me a 9-day bad water on the first bad water. I was born in 92. Oh, you are much younger than I, my good friend. I am super old. Let's see. You go find something else to do. There you go. I was graduating class of 2011. Oh. Was that my sister's graduating class? My youngest sister, probably around there somewhere. Oh, I should turn them off at 24 hours. They probably won't like that. Oh, I have an extra beaver. Don't need that. Don't need that. I'm going to pause you because I don't want to deplete all my water. And now, I'm going to get some more science. Because we need more science. There we go. I was 17 when I graduated. I know a couple of people that graduated at 17, graduated early. Not me. I was one of the older in the class. Just the way the birthdays fell. Alright, so I've effectively killed all the trees over here with this. Did you hear about MatPat quitting? I heard he was retiring. I don't know if that means quitting, but I heard he retired. Which, good for him. He's done quite a bit of stuff. I mean, everybody quotes him, so... Not early. My birthday is November. Around here, everything is based on your birthday. When you go, when you graduate, all of that. We're going to do some more oak up here. Can I do oak there? Yeah, I can do oak there. I watched MatPat occasionally, but I hadn't watched him in a while. Not because I didn't like him, I just never got around to it. But channels are in the hands of his friends. Well, yeah. Usually, if you make something and, you know, you retire, you hand it off to someone else. Glad I don't live my life off my astrology like other people do. I don't know much about my astrology. I might be too old for astrology. Are we low on logs? No. I need to find something else to use logs for. Oh, look at that. I have got... There we go. I'm going to unlock these, and I'm going to make my way down. I am a Sagittarius. Huh. I forget what I am. I never put much stock in that. Let's see. Let's make our way down the mountainside here. There we go. Look at that. I like the symbol of a bow with arrow in it. Is that the symbol for it? Turn in Jinn Alpha. Good old Jinn Alpha. I gotta admit, I don't get a lot of Jinn Alpha humor, but I'm really old. I'm not a millennial either. Okay, so maybe it's just not me. I get some of millennial humor, but not all of it. I am the wonderful Gen X. Yep. I told you I was old. I could fill this whole thing with water if I wanted to. And I kind of want to. I think that'd be a good thing to work for. No, I am definitely not old or financially stable enough to be a baby boomer. They would kick me out after they saw my bank statements. I need log chopping, metalwork, woodwork is a hobby. My brother used to do metalwork, and I do minor carpentry on the side. I've never done log chopping, though. Like with an actual axe, or you doing the chainsaw one? An actual axe. Oh, nice. I am too old and out of shape to do that. I wish it weren't so, but it is. Let's see. $5 foot. Is that like a two-handed? Like the battle axe style? That would be an interesting way to chop trees. A double-headed axe. You have to hit a tree on each side. That'd be super dangerous, though, wouldn't it? It does sound really dangerous, at least. Well, that does sound fun. I'm not sure I could do it. But it at least sounds fun. I don't want to go over this height over here. There's a nice mod that tells me when it's the right height, but I don't have mods enabled. Double-headed one, working on an axe handle for it. My boss couldn't. Yeah, I'm just old. That's my problem. If I were in better shape and old, maybe. But I most definitely am not. Holy cow. This whole area just flooded with bad water. Glad I didn't put anything down there. Alright, once that clears out, we'll switch it back over. Yeah, that looks pretty clear. Down you go. Up you go. Let's see. Let's pause you. You have 20. I just need more places to store logs, I think. Well, we're almost down here. Maybe we can store logs down here. Storage. There we go. Killing my life. You shouldn't hurt yourself, especially not so young. That makes it difficult later on. There nobody in here? No, I have no idea. You gotta be careful with that. Wear one of those, elbow guard things. Again, my medical knowledge is not great. Medical elbow guard thing is about the only way I can describe it. Let's get some logs here. We'll put up another forester or lumberjack. He's a lumberjack, and he's okay. Living makes it harder to live further in life. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I'll give you that one. Yeah. Yep. Bit of a swing. Just need to... That sounds more like tennis elbow. How in the world do I get over there? Alright, so they're going to come around this way. I'm going to go up here. There we go. Down here. And they can go back up over here if they so choose. I don't think we'll get to that today, but, you know, it's a good project to get started on. Oh, you're fine there. You are fine. Let's send you to someplace else. Send you someplace else. I really should build another lumber mill here. Just a 2 to 3 pound out of 50 ounce club. Well, yeah. Anything. Anytime that you're stressing your arms that much, I would think there'd be chance of damaging them. Ooh, I better turn that back on. Let's go up to 18 hours just to grab a little bit more water here. Is this just a drought? Oh, good. It's a drought. It's not a... If I put this up a little higher, will it hold back a little more water? Theoretically it should. I just don't want it to spill over the side. Exactly. Stress-related injury, I think is what they call it. I have 510 science? Holy cow. Science beavers are really getting into it. Let's see. If that's the case, once they clear out this, we can make a lot of farmland. I can probably also make an industrial section over here with some of this flat land that we have. Smart beavers. They are surviving. Except this one's not doing anything. Let's send them to do something else. Let's see. What? 40 years. I only need 1,000 science. I don't quite have that yet. Huh. I've never seen Kick. I didn't know they were still a thing. Let's see. Okay. What time is it? It's 10:03. My time, so... Alright, this is all good. I almost want to make a place so the gear workshop works all the time, but let's start with maybe a wind farm over here. Let's do regular windmills for now. Not next to the cliff. They don't particularly like that. There we go. And we'll just send a road over there so they can make all of these. There we go. Oop, need one more here. We'll get started on that. At least it's on the way. Right now, they're just the small ones. Once I get my industrial area up and going, I'll upgrade them to the big ones. And then I'll probably do some farming down in this area so I can increase my population a little bit more. Although right now I could probably increase it without too much problem. Let's see. Let's build up and around. It is kind of strange that, yeah, higher up windmills don't necessarily make more wind, I guess. I want you to be a 3. Let's just go up right here. 3s back this way, and then 1s across here. That ought to spin some of the logs. And we'll do housing. There we go. I know what I haven't unlocked yet. The most important part of the whole game. The shrub. You must have the shrub. Otherwise, what have you really built? Nothing. Boy, I wish vanilla had solar. It's possible they'll add it. I mean, the maker of the Water Beavers mod that added solar to theirs, I would bet if you asked on the Discord, they might make that its standalone mod. I mean, you could ask. The worst they could say is no. But generally, they're pretty good about responding to stuff. So, let's see. This guy, we need more power. We just need this to be built. Season 6 would have... I'm hoping Season 6 brings an actual third faction. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. 1 is up. And we have this down here, which they haven't really touched. Do I need... Yeah, let's send this guy down to get some logs in this area. Clear out all of this. First, though, let's clear out all of this. I do want them to do that. D&D. I've played D&D twice in my life, and both times it went absolutely terribly. So, I don't think I will be playing it anytime soon. Not that I dislike the concept or the game itself. It's just, I've had such terrible times with what I have played of it that I can't see myself playing it anytime, well, basically at all. I don't mind watching it, though. Sometimes other people playing it can be fun. There we go. I guess I can build stuff up here. That should be green most of the time. How's my food? Not bad, not great. Let's go ahead and make another farm. Put you here. You can cover most of the area. What if I put you here? If I move you down 1, let's check that out. Check the range. Range check. There we go. We'll do that, and we'll do 1 next door. And then we'll start planting some bigger fields up here. Although it might die when bad tides come in, but meh. We're alright. We'll have some other fields down here. They're working on all of that. Here's a road we missed. Here's a road I can redo. You are for planks. Let's do... I hate to do a temporary one, but let's get a couple more of these in. Oops. Gonna move them over one more. Do. 1, 2, 1, 2. There. There we go. Looks good. Looks good. We'll let them build that. They're going to work on this. They still have a long way to go down here. Up here. Looks like they need to build that. We have a couple of extra ones. Logs were okay. Grilled potatoes were a little low on, so we might toss some potatoes up here at some point. This is getting cleared out. They're going there. All this goes here. That's there. Okay. Well, I think that is going to do it for me this evening. I am hoping that... I'm going to pause that. I am hoping that I will be back by Friday of next week. It might be another day, but who knows? If you're interested, I'm still doing my Water Beavers playthrough. I'm hoping to have another one out sometime tomorrow. And then Monday and Wednesday, hopefully, of next week as well. Sunday morning, I'm over on Twitch doing DRG Survivors, so check me out there. But I think that's it for now. So, as always, just want to say thank you much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Bye!